Hey everyone, Jack here for Gossel's World, and welcome to Nottingham Video Game Expo's 2026 Pickups video. So, let's check out about the recap of the event. It was amazing for one here. A brand new location for one here at the Crown Plaza Hotel in the near heart of Nottingham's town centre for one here. And I forgot to say, it looks better for one here. It's great to see some arcade machines were all in there for one here. Maybe not what I was hoping for, like, Sega Rally or Daytona USA or Time Crisis. But however, they got some few good ones. I mean, they got Outrun, they got Donkey Kong, popular one here. They do have Street Fighter 2 Turbo. They do have the Simpsons arcade in there, which is great to see. Track and Field, and a few others as well for one here. Love to see all the gaming independents that one here, to see all the latest games that one here. And of course, the Traders that one here. All the Traders was fantastic. The show was good for one here. And like to say, I think it was a good decision to be at the Crown Plaza Hotel. So I said to him, to Alex, so when he said you did a great job, and I would say, fingers crossed for next year. If you can do that, returning at the Crown Plaza Hotel, that'll be brilliant. And he definitely say the room is so massively, it's so much bigger than both great rooms that one there, to be honest. It's massive that one here, it's fantastic. And they did a great job that one here. I always just say it's fantastic. I hope you've seen all the showcasing what stuff we have seen there and the machines. If you haven't seen it, make sure check the vlog out for one here. And make sure drop the likes and comments so one can be appreciated for that. But either way, I would say, like I said, please go check the video out for one here. Can be appreciated. And if you were at the event for one here, let me know for one here, and then hopefully next time we'll have a catch up for one here. Next time I do see you. But either way, it was wonderful to see all of my friends are there. The Nintendo Nottingham group was there. You know, I wasn't at the event for one here because my medical thing. And people have sent me wishes that one here to say, hope you feel better for one here. You know, it means the world to me. And I want to say, great friends of mine. So I want to say, thank you so much. And then also people for one here. Middle-aged gamer guy was there. It was lovely to see him. I met Moonchild's new friend that one here. Legendary for one here. Lovely to see him for one here. He was at the Manchester's meetup. And he says, hope he cannot wait to meet him. My friend Aaron for one here from Azzavhar, and he's got his own very own game release that one here with publicly. It looks fantastic. It was good to see him again, and it was such a wonderful to see a few people. And these people here at the screen, lovely to see everybody there. Nice to see Tom for one here again for one here from Time But Tom, and also two new YouTubers for one here and new friends. Tracey and her YouTube channel is called Tracey Retro Arcade Games. If you love arcade high scores, that one here, make sure to go check her out. That one here, she was lovely to meet her. And also another YouTuber, new friend, that one here, a channel called GameTyme. That one here, great guy. That one here is do some funny videos, and he recorded about. I seen that the NottsVGE, and it says everyone loved it, and he says thanks, appreciated for the love and support. So make sure to go check those out. And then, of course, the last one here. Who is this lady with the glasses one here on the top? Well, that is from, her name is Katrina for one here. She's like with the Dream Console for one here team as a trader. But it was lovely to see her. She gave me a nice big hug, take a photo for one here, and say have a photo back. But she was a lovely lady, and I want to say thank you so much. So anyway, make sure go check those people out on their channels for the courage and the support. Anyway, without further ado, let's show you what stuff did I purchase. So first one started off with is Stuart's Level Up. It's lovely to see Stu and the team for one here. They got a great set of bucks of selecting titles. But I think came up here with 2 games that one here. Got one for the Mega Drive and one for the PS2. So the first one for one here. Now, I've been itching this game for quite a while. It was new on my wish list, that one here. And I'm very excited for one here. So this one is a Mega Drive game. And this one, I think you might like this one. Yep, is Tasmania. Yes, from the TV series Tasmania for one here. I would say, you know, I've seen the gameplay for it. It looks really, really fun for one here. But either way, it's like I said, it's based on the TV series Tasmania. I watched it, I was a kid. I loved it for one here. Jim Cummings, the best one with Tasmanian person. Go. But anyway, you gotta love Taz, that one here. So anyway, I pay this here a tenner. Now, in this one here, we can see the bracket to say it's got with instructions, but missing the front cover. So I did check it out for one here, and I can see why that the missing cover. But I will show you what I mean. So I'm going to show you up here. So there we go. So like I said, it used to be a Tasmania bit, but unfortunately the paper was being removed. Going here. But either way, but I looked at the cartridge, it looks really, really happy, that one here. It's good for when it's good condition to it. But anyway, very happy to get Tasmania on my collection for the Mega Drive. So I'm very happy with that. And then next up one here to the PlayStation 2. Now this one here, I've been looking for this game for like over a year. And I thought, yeah, definitely need to look out for it. So every trailer I looked for it, I couldn't find it. But Stu Level Up was the only one. And I'm very excited to finally have this game. I've been itching for this. And now I have it. Yep, is Wallace and Gromit in Project Zoo. Yes, I'm very happy because I never played any Wallace and Gromit games on there. So this one here is a very action adventure. I seen they got some good scores of 7s, that one here, and 7.5s. But either way, your mission now is that Wallace and Gromit is here to save the day against Feathers McGraw, that one there. You know that from the wrong trousers, for one there, from the series. It's just really good to see. So it says here, by the time Feathers means a business, he's taking over the zoo. And your objective, Wallace Gromit, is here to stop the villainous penguin once and for all. But either way, I'm very happy with that. I've seen the gameplay for one here, and I really enjoyed it. We know that the GameCube version for one here is going to be expensively, but I will hopefully keep an eye on that one. So, either way, I paid this here 12 quid for one here with manual. So, let's go have a look and see. But anyway, I'm very happy to really want to get Wallace and Gromit game for one here so much. And now, I finally have it. So, there we are. The manual and of course the disc for one here looks really, really cool. That one here. Anyway, cannot wait to play for this, and hopefully I will do a playthrough that one here. I need to get some practicing. Okay, so that is the end of Stuart's level up that one here. So anyway, thanks to Stuart for one here. Now there were some few ones I was tempted to go for, like the Mega Drive's Toy Story, and there was Zoo. And I couldn't go for it because I haven't got enough time. But either way, I was tempted to go for it. But unfortunately, I didn't get enough time for one here. But either way, 2 games that one here, that counts. Now, next up, 1 game for one here. This one's a Mega Drive title. And this trailer is Rainy Day Gaming. Yeah, it's been a while seeing Rainy Day Gaming. Last time I saw them, it was at Nottingham gaming market that was open 2 years ago for one here. When I was bought some Japanese games that one here, they're saying like Super Hang-On 95 and Power Drip that one here. Those were my 2 first ever Sega Saturn Japanese game titles. But anyway, I come across some few stuff, but I caught my eyes on. I looked at all the trailers, but apparently that Rainy Day Gaming has got one, and I'm very happy and excited. And that is this. Yep, I have an NHL 96. Now, you did see featuring it on the Mega Drive Championships, that one there I did. And I really do enjoy that one here. It's one of the most popular ones that's around. The gameplay for one here looks absolutely amazing because I played that game for one here. I never played it before. But either way, I'm very happy to really want this title, and now I finally got it on there. And like I said before on the Mega Drive Championships, this is one of them on my wish list I want to get. Now I finally got my hands on one. So look at that, everything else, it looks absolutely stunning. And then how much do you pay for this game? 15 quid. Yeah, you're thinking to yourself that one here, it's just supposed to be like a 5 or a 10 or something. Well, one thing you know, I actually seen that some hockey games on Mega Drive and the SNES are going to be skyrocketing the price, because I was looking at the SNES that one here, I watched the channel, that the SNESs that one here are getting like over £100. That is definitely the most hardest ones you're ever going to find on the SNES collectors. But either way, I'm happy to get it on the Mega Drive, so I feel happy with that. So anyway, nice to get the manuals here, and of course the cartridge for one here. And I just cannot wait to get back into the game again for it. So even though the Mega Drive Championship was over, but this one is definitely part of my collecting. Okay, so I want to say big thanks to that. Now, next up one here, to the next trader, another good friend of ours, Checkpoint Chimp. Yep, so I was come across, I got some few good hit games that one here, and I looked at one here. I saw this one time in last year's in the old Nottingham Victoria Centre. This game was about 50 quid for one here. But this time here, I see the gameplay, the music, it's a little bit weird. But however, it's still got the good scores. And that, my friends, is this. Taxi Rider. Your mission is you're a taxi driver, and you always have to say for one there, you must go to get to their customers to go into their destinations like airports, bookstores, and supermarkets, and all kinds of stuff to get money's worth of it. But either way, it looks so really fun for one here. I wasn't tempted for, like I said, I wasn't tempted to get it at CEX one because it was 50 quid. But either way, I'm happy to pay this here £45. So that is a good bargain. That is a good price indeed. So they're starting coming down a bit. So we're gonna have a look and see inside. So here we go. Nicely done for one here. Very happy with that. But like I said, very happy to see the Checkpoint team here. It says that still talking about the Tombi game for one here. I play to my. But it was said, I hope you enjoy it. And I said, I still love it to bits on it. I was made a happy to a smile from ear to ear. But anyway, Crazy Taxi, finally got my hands on one for it. So anyway, big shout out to Checkpoint Chain. And even though, of course, make sure to check out their Instagram page for one there. That's the only social they got. So it's Instagram, so hopefully you see anything games you're looking out for. Okay, now, next up one here. So another good friends that one here. Saw Fun Retro Games. And these ones here, I got 3 good ones around for it. Lovely to see Lee for one here. It was good. It's good to see, you know, out and about for one here, you know, enjoy for one here. Because they are, two apologies. So they got amazing good stuff for one here. I was supposed to be looking out for is a white Japanese Sega Saturn system. But unfortunately, it was sold. So I was hoping for hunting on a white Japanese system. But either way, it was sad. But however, 3 good ones as titles I got. So I got 1 for the PS2 and 2 for the PlayStation 4. Both of them are limited run. So you're going to have to wait and see for that. So the first one here for the PlayStation 2. Now, I sold this one, a game I have got for one, the old one, to Parallel Universe. So, because basically the disc was damaged, but hopefully someone can do it nice cleanly. But this one here, I'm happy to buy it back. It's this one, Saint Seiya the Sanctuary. This here is your mission is that Seiya and his friends are in here to face against all 12 gold zodiacs so in here. But either way, I'm very happy to finally get this back for one here. But like I said before, I hope I'm going to get it tested, and I'm hoping as well, if it runs well for one here, then hopefully I'll do a playthrough from it. Anyway, and the price that one here I pay for is game complete, £35 for one here. I mean, it's a good price that one here for £35 for it. Anyway, let's go and see inside. And, yep, there we are. Nicely say a picture for one here, that one here. Yeah, very happy with that for one here. Very, very, very happy indeed. Now, next up, for the limited runs for PS4. I saw this on Facebook for one here. I was hoping to say to Lee, and was shop for one here, say, if this does not sell, and if they bring it to NottsVGE, I will happy to purchase for it. So I looked at the limited runs box that went there and the wall, and I finally got my hands on this one. And now I have the physical copy of this game. Yep, Windjammers that one here. Like I said, it's part of a limited run. So you can see here, like number 92. But like we said, I'm very happy. I was praying for when it to fit this event. And now, finally, I have it. So, costly I pay £30. Good price that one here for 30 quid for one here. Now I have both physicals of... Now I have both physicals of Windjammers 1 and 2. And just this one here is sealed. It's a sealed one for it. So, hopefully, I'll try to get it out for one here. So, but it could be contain something nice that one there. I know there are some limited run sets. Some limited runs can do like some art cards and all kinds of stuff. But either way, I just cannot see what's inside. But just see how it goes for one there. Do I get some art cards in the game or not? So anyway, let's have a look. No, but at least got a nice booklet manual for one inside. Anyway, very, very happy for Windjammers. Now, like I said before, now I got physicals of Windjammers 1 and 2 for the PlayStation 4, which is very, very happy. And then lastly, now this one here, I'm not gonna open, but this is gonna be part of a sealing one for one here. It's a sealed game for the PS4. And I do have the digital one here. But I thought I'm happy to go with a nice physical for just keep it as where it is. Yep. Skullgirl Second Encore. And this one again, this is a part of a limited run. This is number 97 for one here. And of course, if you can see the little sticker for one here, the little brightness sticker. So this one here is number 3508. So there are some limited ones this here. But either way, I'm very happy to finally get my hands on this title for one here. Now basically it was this 85 for one here, but he said he could do it for 80 for one here. So £5 off. Thanks so much for one here, and I'm very happy for second encore. But like I said, this is not going to open. If I do find a second one of this, I will open it. And I'm going to have this one here. Hoping to like a graded system thing. So anyway, very happy to get all of those free for one here. I really, really do for one here. But like I said, couldn't find the Sega Saturn Japanese system. But hopefully I'll keep my eyes on peeled for it, because that is going to be my mission. So my main mission is that I want to get a region-free modded system so on it, such as if I play the Mega Drive game for one here, I want to play like America, like play PALs with America and Japanese games so on here. and faster frame rates for it. So in our region power zone, it's like 50 hertz. It's like very slow motion, etc. like that. But when you get into 61, like America's and Japanese one, it's just right on the money mark. So that's what hopefully I will look out for. So I said to my mum and dad for it that I will look out for it. Do it one system per event for it. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm going to find one. Okay, now we get into the next one. So the next trader, and that is Lizard Retro. It was lovely to see Rob for one here, and he, of course, he mentioned TootyUk. It was lovely to see Stuart himself, and it says he's doing all right. It says being under the weather, and it says that I'm hoping it'll be good for one here. But it was good to say, it's good to see him, you know. I told him about, you know, about my, you know, my medical, and he says, I hope you get that sorted. So, as a true friend for that. So, I really appreciate you, Stuart. So, when I chatted to him on Facebook for one here, just a few days before the event, Rob has said that he's got some PlayStation demo discs for one here. As long as it's a PlayStation 1 official magazine demo discs for one here. So it says he did mention it, and Rob's bought all of the discs on here. Couple of them I've already got, and now, but this time I got nine demo discs for one here. So which I don't own for one here. They are £3 each for one here, and I got 9 of them. So I got about £25 for one here that I paid for one here. But either way, it's good to get into my collecting for one here. But either way, I'm very happy to get those. And here are the numbers. So here we go. We got this one here. Vol 32 for one here. So you can feature Micro Machines. This one here. Number 5 Vol 2 for one here. Well, in case like in Euro, something it's about like number like 20 someone here. And then next one. Crash Bandicoot 2. The actual Soccer 2. Go in here, the demo. We got this one here. Red Alert for one here. Next one. Yep. There's 2 mice cover for one here. Very happy to get my hands on that one. So, anyway, that's really cool. And then to the numbers, that one here. This one here is number 65, featuring Spyro, Prince Bush Boxing, and Crash Bash. This one here is number 67, featuring, you can see hits like Chicken Run, Time Crisis, and even coarsely, Revolt 2, Bugs Bunny and Ted's Time Busters, best one for one here. Miss Pac-Man and Frogger and Asterix for one here. And then finally, lastly but not least, this one here, and that is this number 94. And because as we said before, the Yellow Spires are like the final editions, and they are very hard to find for one here. Now, there was, like I said before, I'm very happy to get all of these 9 here. So what that means is how many you got left. There's 60 more to go for one here. So 60 to go to complete the entire PS1 demo disc. What I need to get for is PlayStation magazines for one here to complete the set. And that will be done. And even of course, now this next game for one here. And it says, thanks for purchasing demos. And it says, you can pick any game for one here for free. And it says, are you sure? And it says, and Rob said yes. Because thanks to the purchase of a demo disc, I got a free game. And that is, it's a PS3 one. Yep, it's Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Collection. Featuring all classics, over 40 games of his wonderful classic stuff. Featuring the games like all the Sonics 1, 2, and 3, Streets of Rage, Echo the Dolphin, Shining Force, Golden Axe, Sonic and Knuckles, Fancy Star, Sonic Spinball, Kid Comedian, Shinobi, Columns, someone here, and and loads much more. So if it wasn't free for that, the game would be around about £7, but you say it goes for 6. But however, for one here, it's just and either way, of course, now I was chatting about the PS3 store is going to be closing down, and you think about what about Mega Drive classic games that one here. Well, I think we'll say this one here, you definitely need to put that in your collection for it, because you never know for one here. Because when your store closes down for one here, you're not going to get anything. So, best advice, get this version for one here, then hopefully it'll be the better. Now, next up, for the PlayStation 1 for one here, I was attempting to find the very first one of this racing game, but I couldn't find it, even with the shops. But, however, I managed to get the second one here, and that is this one, Moto Racer 2 for one here. The second for one of the Moto Racer series. And like I said before, I was supposed to look for the first Moto Racer, but unfortunately, there was no in stock. And I tried everywhere else for one here, couldn't find it. But either way, very happy to really want this. And it's got some good ratings of the score, which is I'm very happy to get my hands on that one. And as you can see here, it has a manual and it's costly £11. So let's have a look. Oh, here we are. So I'm going to make sure I've checked the discs as well. So let's open up. And yep. Oh, that's nice. There we go. And a nice see of the disc. Let's go have a check. Yeah, good disc for one here. Very well protected for one here. Either way, I'm very happy to get the Moto Racer 2 for one here. Now I need to get the first one, and there's the last one. So keep your eyes peeled for that one. Now, moving on to the next one is I got 3 games on the Sega Dreamcast. Yes, it's been gone quietly with the Mega Drive collection I've got so far, but I have 3 good ones. They're all of them off the list. That one there. So the first one, I'm very excited. Now I do have the PS1 version of this racing game years ago, but now I got this for the Dreamcast. Yep, the V-Rally 2 Expert Edition for one here. Featuring, you can say, all 16 official cars from the 1999 World Rally Championship. And this one here, you know, it's the difference is that when the introductions of a little bit different, say, the Dreamcast was kind of a nicely cool, but I think everyone said that the PS1 intro was more of a better way for it. But either way, I looked at the gameplay, it's got good graphically, but either way, I'm very happy. Now I have both the versions. I got the PS1. Now I have the Dreamcast one here, and I paid this here 20 quid for one here. So let's have a look and see. So I'm gonna open up carefully. Yep. So there. Yep. Okay then. So we have here. There you go. There is a disc and the manual itself for one here. Very, very nicely. So I'm going to have a look. And again, good condition. Very nicely done. So, anyway, that's really, really cool. I'm very happy for whenever V-Rally 2. That's definitely I need that. Now, the next one here. This one is a racing game. And this one, you know, it's got another good excellent scores. And I'll give it a whiz, that one. As always, give it a go for one here. But I was made a good decision. It was on my wish list. And that, my friends, is this. Yep, it's Suzuki All-Star Extreme Racing for one here. Your objective on here is to join the Suzuki Racing team and to become the Ultimate Arcade Machine Challenge for one champion. So the best one is to say who is the best superbike in the world. Anyway, I looked at, like I said before, I was looked at the video. It looks smooth. It looks great. And I cannot wait to start playing it. So, £20 I pay for it, which is another good seem fair price that one here. So, time to look it up and see what we got. Okay, so we have here the disc for one here. So there we go, the disc for one here. Just be sure carefully. Yep, kept it nicely for one here, nicely clean here. And just want to be sure that the manual is inside. Yep. Yep, so the manual is inside for one here. Very happy. So hopefully we will, hopefully, like I said, I cannot wait to get play for those, that one here, I really do. Okay, and then the last Dreamcast game, this one is the hardest one you're ever gonna find. And one thing you know, I gamble it, and I think it's a GameTyme for one here. It says that's a good choice, that one here. People agree with me with that one here. It says it's a good decision you picked this game. And this one here is the most hardest one, and it's going to be skyrocketing the price coming soon. And that is, it's another racing game, and it's time for something a little bit wackiness. It's time for Looney Tunes Space Race. Yep. Join all your favorite Looney Tune characters. So in there, Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Yomi, Sam, and all of the Looney Tunes characters over there. And I seen this playthrough for it. It looks wacky. It was fun. But either way, for that, they made a good decision for that. So I really do. So, and you can see the price here, £70. Yes, because the prices are going to go skyrocketing with the Dreamcast one. So, £70 is definitely a good buying offer for that one here. I really do. And also how much for CEX costly. It might be taken off the list. But however, it's still an absolutely fantastic to really want to get this. So, let's have a look and see. So, take it off here. So, let's open up gently. Yep, so, okay, so we got here the disc. There we go, the disc one here. Just give it one last check. Yep. Yep, that's still no scratches, so that's good news. So that's a good condition here of a disc. And open at the bottom if you can see the instructions. Yep, so there's the instruction for one here. Either way, I'm very happy to get all these 3 Dreamcast games as that one here. Really, really do. So, that leaves to there is one more for one here. This one here was also on my wish list. And I said to you before that one here, there are some few games that are added into thanks to the Mega Drive Championship. But I saved a very good one for last. And that, my friends, is this. Yep, Zombies! aka like Zombies Ate My Neighbors. I really want this so much of a gaming. I really, really do for one here. Your objective now, these 2 heroes on here are here to must kill the zombies for one here before save the humans before we turn into zombies. So either course like we did the cheerleader, there's a baby and a chainsaw for one there. Everyone just saves. When I was at the events at Mega Drive Championships, every child says, Chunky! Chunky! I mean, like from Chunky from Child's Play. I mean, if they said, people agree with me, like, if we turn the back for clock for one here, for this one here, if we can have Chunky from Child's Play in the Zombies catalog, it will be in this game. It will be one of the greatest platforms ever for one here. It'll really do. It make a lot of millions worth of it. But either way, I really want this. I finally got this one. So now I got, like I said, BHO 96 and Zombies Ate My Neighbors are the ones that's on one of my wish lists. And now I finally got it. So let's go have a check and see for one here to be sure. Oh, looks like I have a manual. Oh no, we don't have a manual for one here. Oh well, but at least we got a cartridge for one here. I think if we have a manual for one here, it might be about... It may be around about 65 to 70 quid. But either way, I don't mind at all for one here. As long as I got this game for one here, that's what it counts. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is everything for one here. I mean, just look at this. I mean, everything else here. What a whopper for one here. Everything is whopping for one here. So we have 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, hang on, I'll just count for one here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So about 15 of them. So 15 titles for one here. 9 demos, someone here, and a couple of full games. Very happy for one here. And it's like I said, thanks so much for one here, for Lizard Retro. Keep up a good smile for it, and hopefully we'll see more stuff coming up soon. If I was hoping lucky enough, fingers crossed, maybe gaming markets. But if not, I said to the guys, hopefully I'll see them next year for one here. And hopefully I'll be with it a little bit better. Okay, and now we get down to the very last item for one here. And that is Gaming News Agent. Yep, so it's lovely to see Mark for one here, you know. His business is doing really, really well for one here. But it's basically, when I was at live events, say, have you got any PS1 demo magazines, someone here? And it said they don't have any, but it said, he will let me know if anything happens. But either way, I just thought, I'm not going to go away empty-handed. But I got here is this book. And I was all in the comments that one here. And then he said that, thanks to me for when I purchased this book, they have reached their big target of the price. So I'm always very happy to reach their target goal, which is the most important one. And this one here is a big massive book, and that is this. Yep, I have Super Nintendo Anthology Gold Edition. Yep, so this here is the official one here, the actual thing for one here. So I was looked at it, you can see all the books is around for it, like you see, like all of like the histories we have seen, and even coarsely, do not forget to count the games that one here. You gotta look out for it for some games that one here. Got to watch out for. So hopefully I'll keep an eye out to what game I'm gonna look out for Nintendo. One here, and all sorts in the future for the SNES games. So I'm hoping fingers crossed to look out for. So there was a PlayStation 1, so hopefully I might save up, hopefully when next time I see him. So that is everything we have seen at for the pickup. So question is, how much did it cost me everything? So for all of this, I spent £438. Yeah, £438. If it was that the Mega Drive PS3 one, if it was £6 that one had, then you looking right about would be £444 someone had. But either way, I'm happy with everything I got so far. It's just I'm happy with the book, the games, the demos, everything else here. All of them are off the list that one here. But like I said, that's what I like to see to keep it going. And hopefully, if I see anything caught my eyes on any gaming markets or shop vendors, then hopefully I'll try to get that one sorted. Anyway, but I want to say thank you all so much for watching this pickups video. I know it's a longer one, but I hope everyone is enjoyed it. So, and I say once again, if you bought whatever if you're at the events on there, if you what stuff you have purchased, like a system, books, demos, any else like that, make sure drop your comments below for one here, and then hope we can reply with the love. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and remember, drop a like, drop your comments below, click punch for subscribe button, tap the bell for notifications to see more videos very soon, and even of course, like I say in the beginning, make sure check out all of our YouTube channels. I want to give it their love and support, and hopefully that will be the better for their channels as well. So then, this is Jack here. See ya.